We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Yarbrough will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Striding in, Austin Hayes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
First pitch, 6-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Meadows moving back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
Set to go now, Ryan Mountcastle, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Owes nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Wojciechowski will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row. Timeout.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in a game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. In his career versus this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. Ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. And here's Renato Nunez, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Renato Nunez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Left center, base hit.
That is it. The third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Nunez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier is right there, one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Right to him. There's one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Fouled off. The 1-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Choi, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting fifth.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate, Brendan Lau. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Here now is Mike Zunino. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Alberto gloves it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Chris Davis now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
19, Chris Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken. Ball 3.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. From the belt, the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Back up the middle. Adames scoops it up. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2.
And set to go is the second baseman, Ramon Yarbrough. With the first pitch, here it comes. Drilled to the left side. Through for a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Austin Hayes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Willie Adames looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mountcastle is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 1-0. In now for the O's, Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
to right field.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. And it's quickly 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Here's the 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready now for Baltimore. Hanser Alberto 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit in the air out to right. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Orioles leave 1. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball. Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Comes set and the 0-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Brandon Lau, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's Mike Zunino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Changeup called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We're through 4, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Chris Davis at the plate now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 9 homers and 17 RBIs. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now in the box, Chance Cisco.
Chance Cisco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
So coming to the plate, Ramon Urias, a base hit in his first trip. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball in. Two balls, no.
On first with 2 away. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Settling in now, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. Iglesias now at short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now that the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Joey Wendell. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 2 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Here comes the left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they're on top 2-0. To the plate now, Austin Hayes.
The center fielder.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Ready once again, Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batter.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1.
2-1.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez.
The designated hitter.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Reined in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
2-0.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Three and 1. Ready with the 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Meadows will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles 1. Hector Velasquez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
Ready for another shot now, Willie Adames. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Willie Adames.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sinker. 3-2 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Cisco has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Ji-Man Choi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out with the man at first. All even now, 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They lead it 2-1. Colin Poche is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Chris Davis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count still. The next 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Chance Sisco, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Lau. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Weak grounder down the line at third. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Driven nicely into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So striding forward now, Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set and the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Miguel Castro takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. At the plate now, Joey Wendell. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Not shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping up now, Willie Adames. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Weak grounder back to the mound. And they're able to get to force it home for a big out number 2. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Nick Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in now, Ramon Urias. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
0-1, here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The 0-2 home.
1 ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Austin Hayes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Lau over to his left. 2 down. So digging in now, Ryan Mountcastle. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here 3-1. Standing in, Austin Meadows. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The right fielder, Austin.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First offering on its way. Tried to get the sinker to come back to the outside that time, but it just misses off the corner. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Ji-Man Choi waits on deck. There's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. From the stretch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
All right.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
Now batting.
In now, Mike Zunino.
Strike.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
1-2.
Still only one out in the inning. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Daniel Robertson is on deck. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Daniel Robertson. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Popped him up. Davis in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Orioles 1. So here's Trey Mancini. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way, and a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
To the plate now, Hunter Alberto. Line to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Wojciechowski.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Yarbrough earns win number 7 on the season. Nick Anderson works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.